Hey guys, Andrew McFarland here from StartAJuiceBar.com. Hope you're feeling happy, healthy, inspired to grow your businesses or launch your businesses. Today we are talking about self-funding. So if you've been thinking about self-funding your business, you're definitely going to want to pay attention to this. It's going to be enlightening. I imagine it's going to open your mind and change your perspective in a profound way. But before we dive in, if you guys are new to the channel, you don't know who I am, you don't know what we do, over the last 10 years, myself and our company has had the pleasure of supporting hundreds of entrepreneurs all over the world launch and scale successful juice concepts in almost every fashion you can imagine. Smoothie bar concepts, smoothie trucks, acai bowl businesses, and more. So all the information on this channel is coming from experience, as well as us having run our own businesses in this sector. Early invitation, press the like button if you haven't done that yet. That obviously helps the channel, exposes content to more people. It's going to help the world become a healthier place. And as I'm sure you can imagine, these videos do take a lot of time and energy. So we appreciate your support for the channel. Now, diving in. I oftentimes feel inspired to create content because of conversations that I have. Recently, I was speaking to someone who is a prospective client who told me that they've been in the business for 7 years with a mobile vehicle. And they have not really grown much from my perspective in a 7-year period. They still have a mobile vehicle, maybe aspirations to open up a store, haven't really gotten far enough to do that. And I was asking them, I said, do you have money set aside to grow your business? And they said, no, I don't, because kind of almost proudly, at least what I imagine, proudly, I've been completely self-funded at this point and I have zero debt. And on one level, I totally understand that mentality because oftentimes I see myself in so many of you. And I'm someone who in life has been very averse to debt, regardless of what it is, whether I'm buying a house, I'll buy a house cash because I don't want, to have a mortgage on the house. But the thing I want to tell you guys is that there are two different kinds of debt. There's smart debt and there's stupid debt, or what we'll call is like good debt and bad debt. Now, what's poor debt, bad debt, stupid debt? When you're buying things that are depreciating, when you're buying things that don't have value with credit cards, right? Clothes and things that you're not going to make money on. So there's no real value in that. You're going to pay, so much interest, and that's not really smart debt. Now, what's more intelligent debt? That is, if you get to the place where you're leveraging someone else's money to help you make more money faster. That's smart. So also, the thing I want to point out, when it comes to raising money for a business, it doesn't mean you have to get a business loan. You can get money from investors as well. But if you've been in a place where you're thinking about self-funding your business because you have a fear of debt or you have a fear of giving away portions of your company away, this is for you, right? It is always, always, always more intelligent to have a small piece, oftentimes of a larger pie, than a massive piece of a small pie. So for example, would you rather have 50% of 10 storefronts or 100% of a juice truck or one storefront? Now, if you're thinking in scale and that's your goal to have a significantly sized business, much better to have half of 10 locations than to have 100% of one location, okay? That's just the way these things work. And in order to get to that place where you can grow your business significantly, you have to raise money. Unless you're a super high net worth individual where you've got, $1 million cash in the bank and you can open up a storefront for 200, 250 and it's not going to mean much to you and you've got net worth of a few $1 million, which is the case. Some of our clients are in these situations, then this video isn't for you. Okay. But if you're in a place where you don't have enough money to really launch your business correctly and it's going to become a liability to your success, then I want you to think about this. Now, I don't want to say that there's any right or wrong path. I just want you to be aware of the implications of the decisions that you're making. Because if you have goals that don't have a 10-year horizon based on you financing your business yourself, then you want to think about, how am I going to get there realistically in the next year, 2 years, 3 years? Oftentimes, it's going to mean raising capital from other people. 99.9% of businesses, I want you to grasp this, 99% of businesses are all funded from bank financing or other financial institutions. It could be VC funded or private investors. This is where all the money comes from. Very few times people are in situations where they fund businesses themselves. And I think the problem with all of this is there's this like romanticism. And I think we're given this dream, and we hear stories about some people who started a business in their garage and they were inventing some robot and, they eventually got the invention off the ground and now they're multi-billionaires because of what they did. And they kind of started from, bootstrapping their business and bring it together. Now, most of the time, this is the case because one of two things. They're either creating something that's so revolutionary that people won't fund it because it seems too risky, and it's not because they don't want to raise money, it's because they generally can't. Okay, that's the other thing to realize. And their thing that what they're inventing is so revolutionary that when it does launch, it grows their net worth in such significant ways that it's hard to imagine. Now, you're not in that industry. You're in a different situation. So I think it's bad to create relationships or correlations to that kind of situation because what you're doing is so different. So realize that I highly encourage, if your horizon is to grow your business within a significant, scale, within a smaller duration of time, meaning, 1 to 5 years, you want to have a few locations going, you're going to need to raise money from investors or banks. So I want you to open your mind to that. Otherwise, you're going to be hindering your business growth by funding it yourself. If you need help raising capital, we've done this for countless clients. We've had clients raise hundreds of thousands of dollars through business plans that we've put together for our clients. So if this is something you want to talk about, reach out to me personally at Andrew@StartAJuiceBar.com. We'd be happy to have that conversation with you. Hope this has been enlightening. If you haven't pressed the like button yet, now's another invitation to do that. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, follow us on Instagram at StartAJuiceBar. And then lastly, if you like podcasts, the Juice Bar Experts podcast on Spotify and on iTunes. Until next time, hope you're happy, hope you're healthy. I'll see you guys at the next video. Take care. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. If you're in a place where you are really inspired to launch your juice business, but you're not exactly sure what steps to take, for you, we've created a free ebook, the 15 steps to starting your juice bar from scratch. Now, this is going to give you an overview of all the steps that you need to take in order to launch your business. If you want to go even deeper, we created an online course, the Juice Bar Master Blueprint. This is going to go into great detail into every single aspect of the business, starting from the very beginning all the way to actually launching a successful juice business. There's links for both of these in the description below. I know you guys will find a lot of value out of them. As always, wishing you a lot of success, and I'll see you guys in the next video.